So here's a little tip for getting your pieces to join nicely. I've taken the paper off these sections and you can see that one of them, the fabrics are all pressed towards the green triangle, and on the other one I've pressed them towards the white triangle, and that way I'm going to be able to interlock my seams and make them match up much easier. So I did that after I'd taken the paper off, just repressed the seams. So you're going to put the two sections together and make sure that those seams match well, and then use plenty of pins. And before you sew it, don't forget to put your 1/4 inch foot back on and put your needle back into the correct position if you need to. So once you've sewn them together, press your seam open, and you're just going to do this for both of the roof sections. Here are the pieces for the top part of my schoolhouse, all cut out according to the instructions. And here's the bottom section. So I'm just assembling this step by step, following the assembly plan that we've got on the instructions. This is the top part coming together, and this should end up the same width as your two roof sections when they're sewn together. So now we're ready to put the roof on our top part. And here I've matched my ends up and also matched those seams up, and the seams will cross 1/4 inch below that raw edge, and plenty of pins are the secret to getting everything to work nicely, I think. And here's our finished section. You can see on the outside you've got that 1/4 inch seam allowance, so don't worry about if that looks a bit odd to you. And now we can assemble the bottom section, which is very easy. For the top part, just joining the black onto either side of the blue, and I pressed my top part towards the black and the bottom part towards the blue, and it doesn't matter which way you press the pink. So the bottom part's all in a row, and I can put the top and bottom bits together and complete my bottom section. Now I just have to add its roof. And now our final step is to put the top section and bottom section together. And the key to this when you're sewing is, because we pressed that seam open, you can see where that my seam ripper is pointing to. That is the place where your sewing will go through, and then you'll be able to see the top of your roof really nicely. So I hope you've enjoyed making this block, and we're all ready to move on to the trees block.